Bonjour! Bonjour!
No. Time for bladder check.
Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Vikings Valhalla Season 3, the final season. During this video with the episode 5 and the episode 6, you know it now, I'm reacting for sure to Vikings Valhalla, to the final season, but I'm late to react to it, so that's why I decided to make one video for 2 episodes at a time because I'm late. And you know, on YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube, just know that on Patreon you have already all of my videos, you know, for Vikings Valhalla, and you have 2 versions for them. You have a longer reaction part for both episodes with the level 2, and you have the full reaction part with the level 3, with full opacity, with everything like that. If you can be interested to have these advantages, you can have already these videos with these advantages on my Patreon, if you can be interested by it. So today I'm gonna watch 2 episodes of Vikings Valhalla, the episode 5 and the episode 6. For you guys, it's gonna be into the same video. To be honest with you, I have an headache, I don't know how to say it, because I have it also, like really, a migraine, really right there. So I think that I'm gonna make a short intro just to keep the time also for a quick review after the episode 5 and then a longer review after both episodes. But yes, just know it, like right now I have really my head like that. So I'm saying it also because for the full reaction part, maybe if at some point you're seeing me like that or you know being like that, it's gonna be because of that, because of that migraine that I have right now. About what is happening right now into Vikings Valhalla, clearly I'm glad that Leif took that decision of coming back home. I think that he's coming back home. I know! First he's gonna go to Corfu to have his answers. No matter what, I'm glad that he left because clearly right there Harald wants to stay and for bad reasons. First because he has a mermaid, you know, tempting him to stay. And I think that it's on purpose. I'm beginning to think that this emperor, you know, he knows about it, he knows what his wife is doing right now, and maybe in fact he asked her to do that. We saw that he didn't want for Harald to leave, that he was worried about that. I'm thinking maybe he's feeling threatened or something like that, and that's why he wants Harald to stay, and he asked his wife, you know, to intervene to make him stay. Something like that. You have to remember, you know, that Harald is the official bodyguard of the emperor, so maybe something like that. That's one of the reasons, but another reason, and since a long time, it's really like Harald, you don't want to come back, not that much in fact. Like, it has been entire years that you are out of your country, that you are saying that you want to have a lot of money, to be able to come back and to have the throne and all. But I already knew at the beginning of this season that it was too long, that he could have come back home earlier, that something was going on. And then we had the confirmation that really it's not a question of money because he could raise at least 5 armies. That's what that guy said, you know, his uncle said. So clearly something else is going on. Is he afraid of coming back home and truly doing what he said that he would do to take the throne? Is he not convinced by it at all now? Like maybe he changed his mind and he can't say it to his friends, to the people following him, because he said that to them since so long that now he can't say the contrary. Is it something more personal, you know, like he is afraid of a failure or something like that? Like, I don't know what is happening with Harald, but clearly he could have come back home since a long time. And the fact that his uncle told him that Freydis is alive, Freydis, you know, is the leader of our own village and all, but also that Freydis as a kid, and that is surely the dad, and he didn't react, not that much. I'm a little disappointed by it, clearly. You need to meet your son at some point, Harald. I'm gonna be a little mad if it's not happening. I really want that to happen. For sure, I want that reunion with Freydis, and I want also something like at least a little meeting, you know, with his son. We'll see about it. I'm not expecting, you know, at the end of this final season to have Freydis and Harald back together, no. For sure it would be great, but I'm pretty sure that it can't happen with everything that happened to both of these characters. For the two of them to come back together, I don't think so. But at least a reunion moment, and at least Harald meeting his son. It's a minimum, you know, that we can expect. Freydis, we had all of that moment, you know, with someone poisoning our village, and at the end it's Magnus, Olaf's son, who did it because he was gonna come to take the village. He tried to do it, but Freydis, she had a plan and she managed to escape with all of her people, but now where they're gonna go? That's a mystery. Okay, let's go for this episode. Again, remember, if you want a longer reaction part for this episode and the next one, you can subscribe to my Patreon with the level 2, and you have already all of my reaction videos for Vikings Valhalla for this final season that are already posted. And if you prefer the full reaction part, it's with the level 3. It's the best way to support me, my Patreon, that's why I'm giving you advantages on it to thank you for supporting me right there. Let's go for this episode.
We have had hard times before.
Not like this. No fish close to shore, and no boat to repair the boats so we can reach them.
Freydis is gonna
Like
come into that
they
context.
know I cannot return to Norway or Iceland, and I cannot remain here alone.
Yeah.
They test me.
I
They
wouldn't
never
eat
offer me.
that meat.
When the traders come, we will be ready.
Is this your home? It used to be.
This Freydis! Our daughter returns!
Oh, that's a reunion that we didn't see coming before this season, you know.
Who are all these people?
Ah, people.
They are my people. I have come from Youngsburg to find a new home. I am their leader.
My little girl.
They don't have any resource.
My mother's not a little girl.
And who says this, huh? A ferocious bear cub?
No, I am Harald's son. Your grandson.
So this is where all the red for my beard went, huh? People of Youngsburg, I'm Eric the Red. Welcome to Greenland.
But you don't have resources already for you guys, so for more?
What do you want to know? What it is in my path?
Yes.
You tell me. I think this is the southern coast of Greenland. This is a little settlement where I am from. And this is a land I believe I saw in that return. I want to know if it exists. I am sorry I cannot answer that.
It was a map of what?
But you drew it. I draw many things.
I don't understand.
And where is Leif? Is he returning soon?
We parted ways 7 years ago. He sought his future in the Rus with Prince Harald Sigurdsson, my Harald's father.
A prince of Norway.
You did not wish to accompany them?
No, I met a seer in Uppsala and was given a vision of my destiny. Greenland is not our destination. We are going further west, to the golden land Leif told us of as a child.
You have that idea on mind also.
Yes.
Oh, her eyes when she's talking about it.
We have a childhood story.
I am convinced it is the same place I saw in my vision. It is my destiny and I'm going to find it.
It's my empire. Grow stronger.
You're getting weaker.
I become weaker. When I took England and became king, I promised that I would keep you safe. But I will not be here much longer.
You have to speak of it because you have to speak of the heir. What is gonna happen after his death? Which son is gonna take the place?
His Holiness was right. I must think of my legacy. I have decided to go to Kattegat.
Israel?
And I want all of my sons and yours to meet me there.
So you're gonna decide. Or they're gonna kill each other.
He's saying that the next King of England is himself.
Eh?
I think it's an excellent idea, Your Highness. That may be a service.
Don't worry,
You can't be serious. I most certainly am.
Godwin knows how to
You've
survive.
experienced
Clearly
this
you
in
don't.
battle. You promised me your help.
I don't remember that.
I only promised that when your time comes, I will offer you the same loyalty and counsel. It's a question of timing.
And I think that he's thinking of it right there like Canute's father is an old man. You can take the throne after him, maybe provoke it, you know, the end of him on the throne.
Well, these maps feed my family. But this is what feeds my mind. In our world, why do you hide this? Because much of what you see here is considered heresy by the church.
Around Earth?
There is no Garden of Eden, for instance. And you will notice its shape is an apple. It is not heresy if it is true. Truth can still make my children orphans.
That's a part of the map?
You are right. This is Greenland. What if it is not too? But the same one that carries our fish. Only something large can turn a cannons that powerful. Like this.
You imagined it? That's big as our land.
So it is true. I saw this. I saw another world. Maybe. What do you mean this is proof? No. That is parchment. For proof, someone must find it. You answered many questions today. Not an important one. The one that sent you to Norway. Did you kill him?
Yes. And I carved a cross on his chest.
Of all your stories, that is my favorite.
I know how proud you are to have built this place. To have survived here beyond expectations.
It's your
That's how
place.
we win.
Can you call this winning? Golden Land can be good for both our people.
It won't.
Why do you say that?
Because I spent years trying to find it and I couldn't.
Ah.
Leif's.
You did not have the good technique, Leif is gonna come and he's gonna show you.
I trust my vision. And you cannot stop me.
Stubborn.
Where did I get that from?
At least let us use one of your boats for fishing before you leave.
Of course.
He's worried for her, but also for his people. I can totally understand him, you know. Are you gonna kill your grandfather? On one hand, you know, he told you about taking your responsibility and killing someone when you need to.
You don't have the courage to do it.
No? She's right there for sure, she's right there. Oh, it's a trap and someone told you to come knowing that you would think that she's right there. looks like a trap, all of that. I'm not sure it's really up. See?
Is that you? I apologize. I did not summon you. But I'm glad you're here. I want to talk to you.
About the fact that you're fucking his wife and he knows about it.
You think I would not know if you were sleeping with my wife? I let my wife seduce you. Why?
He needs you to stay.
Because I cannot give her a child.
Ah!
Who better to provide an heir than my beloved brother?
Ah, I thought it was because you were feeling threatened.
No!
In fact, no. But I was right that it was a trap.
You still the emperor! Oh! It was a trap!
To accuse you! Oh, good job! I didn't think that you had the brain to make such a plan. In a way, it's really a big reveal, a big thing, you know, which just happened for Harald, so it's gonna cause, you know, a lot of consequences. It's so great, it's so cool. But on the other hand, I'm really like, it's episode 5, it's the final season, we have only 8 episodes. Like 3 more episodes for closing, you know, Harald's story. So for him to resolve that situation at Constantinople, for him to come back home, for him to take the throne of Norway, to have all of the reunions with Leif, with Freydis, all of that, with his son. I'm beginning really to be about, you know, Harald's story, Harald's narrative arc during this season. I have the impression that we're losing a lot of time in Constantinople, and at first I got it because of the fact that it was to work with his character, with the fact that he could come back home since a long time and he's not doing it. And maybe because he's afraid, maybe because he changed his mind, you know, things like that. I was like, okay, for his character, the development of this character is interesting. But now I'm really like, it's even more than that, because with Zoe's situation, with the fact that he wants her, he's in love with her, and now we have the emperor who was killed in front of him. Everyone is gonna accuse him of the fact that he killed the emperor, so he needs to find a way to get out. There is also that situation with the other guy who wants to take the throne, like now it's gonna be easy for him, so Harald, can he stop that? Because for sure he's not gonna want for that guy to be on the throne, and he's gonna want his revenge. So see, it's time, it's a lot of time for Harald to stay right there, to resolve all of these situations. And we don't have a lot of time to finish this final season, so I'm wondering about it. The fact that these guys thought about a plan elaborated like that, like, I'm impressed. I didn't think that he could do it. I guessed, you know, that the emperor could feel threatened, or at least that maybe this other guy would want to eliminate him and all. I felt also the trap situation coming, that it could be a trap for Harald, but not like that. Like, the emperor didn't know that you were coming, he was truly surprised by it. He wanted you to stay, maybe because he felt threatened, but also because he needed an heir, and that's why he used his wife to seduce you and all. She knew about it, for sure. I still think that she has feelings for him, but you know, the situation was not that clear. But he didn't know that right there it was not her, and that lady killed him, and now Harald is accused of his murder, of killing a king. Okay. Freydis, I'm so glad that she came back in Greenland with all of her family. I love so much where it's filmed, you know, I love it so much. It's really my kind of landscapes, you know, where I would want to go to spend some holidays, you know, to travel, to discover new territories and all. So cool. Her dad is so nice also, like a true Viking, and I can understand all of his decisions, all of his reactions. I can understand really everything with him. The fact that he searched already for that other land, he couldn't find it, so that's why he doesn't want for Freydis to try. That I can understand. We know that Leif has a solution to offer with all of this current situation. For now, they don't know about it. But normally, Leif is gonna come with this solution. Like, Leif right there, all of this episode, it was him talking with the mapmaker about the currents, about in Greenland, you know, you have to reach Greenland and then to use the currents to discover the other land. Like, it's so cool, it's so great, so normally Leif is gonna come soon with a solution. All of the part with Leif was nice. Again, that place, I really appreciated it. It looked really great. And that was really important, interesting for Leif, all of these discussions about what he needs to do now to go back to Greenland, to take the currents, to find a new place, you know, and the fact that if he wants the confirmation of the fact that that new place exists, he's never gonna have it. He needs to go find it himself. So for Freydis and Leif, that was such a good episode, I really appreciated it. Okay, I'm gonna watch right now the next episode. It's also right now for you.
You only wanted a child.
Not just that.
It became clear early in our marriage that he couldn't have children. He had tried with our wives. We both agreed that you were the best choice for father.
You never wished me to have everything.
And you never wished me for your wife. They had to use your appetite to get what they needed.
No feelings?
And who are the Normans?
Emma's sons.
They are Emma's sons from her first marriage. Alfred and Ed. I see your visit has a vital purpose.
Yes.
It does.
And you didn't know about
What's
it.
the matter, Kingsway?
Waiting for us. The Great Hall. Anxiously.
Queen Emma, welcome to my home.
Queen Alfred, I am grateful for your welcome.
A lot of time passed. Come on, ladies.
My husband will be around shortly. I asked if I could proceed. Canute is dying.
Oh, really?
Is this a fact that is well known?
No.
For you to share this with me, or either a very trusting one, or a naive one, and I know you to be neither.
She needs you.
I've told you so that you can appreciate the full reason for his visit. And not wasted our pettiness.
As a sign of respect, she told you the
We
truth.
both saw our sons and I burst through. And I have no doubt your feelings are as strong as mine for their success.
That is true. And do you have knowledge of Canute's plans for succession?
No. Other than he intends to use all his power to ensure that no family blood is spilt from his passing.
And how will you?
I'm going to miss him.
Nah.
Home, Ragnarok. Here on irons.
Ah.
Honest.
Ah. It hurts. Still now it hurts.
I have brought you here to draw inspiration from this place of heroes.
Do I qualify as one?
Is she the Volva?
No.
This is Queen Alfred, the mother of King Svein, and the regent of Norway. This is her hall. And we will show her our respect.
That's all of what she wanted, needed. Oh, so cool.
It brings me great joy to see how two people become one family.
And we will always be part of this family.
I was gonna say
And we
it.
thank that God will able
Take
to
the
share
speech,
with you
like,
your time
talk
and
right
money.
now.
But we are leaving tomorrow. We can wait no longer.
She was right.
4 extra seats on our boat. If anyone else wishes to join us, let me know now.
Freydis, may Senior come with us?
If she wishes to.
I do. Thank you. I'm an excellent sailor. And a hard worker.
It's not that nice, you know,
I will do.
to say it like that.
I wish to come with Freydis.
4 seats. And that it was not nice, you know, to take away people from him.
They are not your prisoners! I'm leaving you my second ship and seats for the spring.
That's nice of you.
Yes, I do not wish to see my mother die because of your stubbornness.
Accept and thank her.
He was not satisfied with being Spartan candidatus, and he was aided in this quest by a woman who plotted with him against her husband.
The Empress?
The Empress Zoe.
For you to accuse her in front of everyone, now you have a
It's a
proof.
serious accusation.
But trust.
At any time did this great leader ask you to shield the adultery that he is now accused of?
No. I never saw anything.
Think carefully.
You're threatening him with Harald, you're gonna let him do that, have the impression to betray you?
I will answer that.
Thank you! Don't let him do it, live with that.
I did, but it was not as described by Maniakis. It was not an affair of the heart. It was against her wishes.
You're protecting her?
My men have told the truth. They have no knowledge of my crime. In your meeting with the Emperor, when Romanos learned of the rape, he confronted me. And I killed him.
How was Denmark? Enlightening. I see now that my children are blessed with their Viking heritage. I learned greatly. It will stay with me forever.
And Canute's dad?
And where is my father? Did he not travel with you?
Your father's death, my lord. It was sudden, Your Highness, but expected, given his age and the circumstance he found himself in. He was not alone, however. He had his grandson's company, right up into the last breath. Well,
You know. Why saying this detail if not for Canute to have the doubt about how did he die?
I trust this chamber is adequate for a man of your status.
given our history, I'd expect nothing more.
No!
Edmund could never beat Canute. Thus, I backed Canute. You could not beat Emma. Hence, I backed the Queen. But Hereford, given the correct guidance, could beat everyone.
Yes, he's champion.
To provide that guidance. How do you think I'll change rooms?
Memories of battles?
You are here for your families.
Oh my dear.
You are here.
Are you gonna die here in Kattegat?
You are here.
On your land also?
As you. Viking. It is good to see you, Greenland. It's good to see you, King Canute.
Oh, that's a reunion that I did not expect.
I'm in search of a ship and a crew to sail west. To find the land I believe is up there. I remember. You wanted nothing from me for bringing down London Bridge.
I'm gonna give him a ship.
Let me now gift you a ship and a crew in my name. And may you bring glory to all Vikings with your discovery.
Oh, Canute!
Be an honor to travel in your name. No.
we're not condemned, Lex. Lex en plus. You fucking did it.
Did you see your friends? You thought you were so clever, but soon you will be killed. And the name Harald, your good son, will be forgotten.
Kill him now, kill him now. Now is your chance. He's that close to you.
Strongly suggest that you kill me now. Because if you wait for my execution, I promise I will take you to hell with me. You have a notch on your hull. What?
You're not gonna kill him. A good, nice guy. You lost your mind. She's never gonna forgive you that, and for sure she's gonna learn the truth at some point. Let the kid. You're kidnapping the kid? I'm so sorry, I just saw that during this entire reaction part, you know, for this episode, the sound of my camera was not functioning. I have a backup for the sound right there, I have another backup for the sound right there, so I'm not gonna refilm, you know, no matter what, because you know me, my reactions are always honest. And you know, just like that, like I'm not gonna refilm my reactions and lie about it or anything like that. So I'm sorry for that, and I'm gonna try my best to give you a good sound with these two backup records, you know, for the sound, but I'm sorry for that. I'm gonna redo my review, that I can redo the review, you know, the beginning of the review that I made about the fact that Freydis is never gonna forgive you, forget what you just did, even if I understand his reasons. And it's really clever, the fact that he captured, kidnapped her son. Okay, it's a personal aspect, but maybe it wouldn't have been enough for Freydis to decide to stay because she would have her people on mind. And right there, by killing one of the sea captains, no matter what, you know, for the logistic of them leaving, it's not gonna be okay. So clearly, it did these two things to force her to stay. So I understand why he did it, how he did it, but clearly the consequences of it, she's never gonna forgive you, and clearly he made that decision between his daughter and his people. He chose his people. He knows that by kidnapping the kid, killing that guy, even if he's coming back to his place and all, and maybe in fact he doesn't intend to come back to his place. But no matter what, it's gonna mean that his people are gonna be saved because Freydis and her people, they're gonna be forced to stay. That's awful. And now they're gonna have also to search for Freydis' son, Stiger, all of them, like, are they gonna find him? For sure, it's disappointing for her father to do all of that, but again, I can understand all of his reasons, so it's hard for me to be truly mad at him and all. I'm shocked, I'm disappointed, but it's like that, you know, just it's like that. Leif is gonna come soon with a boat that Canute offered him. That was so great. That reunion was unexpected. For Canute to give a boat, that was unexpected, but so cool. And Canute, really, all of his decisions, actions, discussions during this final season, I loved all of them. Right there, for him to gather all of his sons, that's great. And all of these reunions were great also, like with his former wife. He showed her respect, and that's everything that she wanted, so that was a cool moment, almost a sweet moment, like, you know, Emma meeting with her earlier. That was the right decision, you know, that Emma took, and to tell her the truth about also Canute's health. Everything was right, you know, right there. But now, really, the decision who can be the next king. For now, I have no champion. Like, for me, none of them can take it, can really rule. Like, Svein is too nice, Erfoot is too impulsive, you know, and all. Even if they are well guided, I'm not picturing them as future kings. The other ones, they are too young, so I really don't know for now who can take the throne. Not Harald, because Harald is in jail, we saw all of his trial. The Empress, you know, his discussion with the Empress, with the fact that she truly did all of that to have a kid, truly she had no feelings at all. I thought that at least, you know, she took advantage of the situation. Her husband, who was allowing that sexual relationship, to also be with Harald because she has feelings for him, but she didn't say anything about it. The trial itself, that was rough. Clearly Harald confessed because he wanted to protect the Empress, he wanted to protect his guys, to be sure that nothing would happen to them, because for them to lie about what Harald was doing, you know, to cover him, for sure they would have been punished for that. So he wanted to protect her, to protect them. So I was not surprised for him to take the blame of everything, to sacrifice himself, but for him to arrive at this jail and to see his friends killed, that was a shock, and that was truly awful. So when he was facing the guy after that, for sure I wanted him to kill him right there, right now, even if he was surrounded by guards. I didn't care about it. But now he's in jail, soon it's gonna be his execution, so he's gonna be able to intervene during his execution. But again, it means that we have only 2 more episodes, like for everyone, but for Harald's narrative arc, for him, it means 1 more episode for his execution, to kill people, to get out, and what, 1 more episode to come back home, to have reunions with everyone, to take the throne. All of what he needs to do, he's gonna do it in just 2 episodes. Like when for the other ones, for Leif, for Freydis, for Canute, the rhythm, you know, of their narrative arcs seem really accurate and a regular rhythm, you know, a logical one. For Harald, so far it seems like a regular rhythm, but for everything that he needs to do before the end, it's gonna feel a little rushed, you know, the end. We'll see about it. That was a good episode. We're close to the end, we can feel it. For everything, we can feel it. We still have stuff to resolve, but it's more action stuff, you know, real stuff to resolve. Like for the characters, that's it. For their personal developments, I think that they answered to their questions. Like right there, Harald finally answered to his questions about the fact that there is no place for him right there, with her, without her. His friends died because of his decisions. You ask them to trust you and it cost them that. So I think that he answered to his question. He needs to come back home now. There is no place right there for him. And Leif already answered to his questions about what he needs to do now to take the boat and to discover the world, and how we can do it, coming back to Greenland with the currents and all. Freydis, that's what she wants to do also. She's gonna have to resolve the situation with her son missing and all, but she answered also to her questions about leaving her village at first and trying to find this place also. Okay, 2 more episodes to watch that I will discover on another day and that I will give to you on another video. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can already have my reaction video for the 2 next episodes on my Patreon. With the level 2, you have a longer reaction part for all of these videos that I made for this final season of Vikings Valhalla. And with the level 3, you have the full reaction part for everything, if you can be interested by that. Okay, it's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now. Bye for now. Bye. And again, I'm sorry for the sound during the reaction part. I'm gonna try my best to make it good. But normally it's good, you know, I have 2 backups, I'm gonna do something with it. Bye, guys.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Right.